Hello, welcome to Insurance Story Time with Risk Managers. Once upon a time, somewhere in Utah, I was driving my new-to-me car when I found myself in a car accident. My first thought after realizing that it really happened was, I'm so glad I have good insurance. Then I proceeded on the what to do when you have a claim checklist. With traffic continuing on the road, everyone was safer inside the car. I called the professionals and waited to be able to get a police report and exchange insurance information. But then, my car caught fire. It was no longer safe to remain in the car. I had the chance to think about what I was going to grab, but all of my go-to answers were out of reach, in the trunk of the car. I looked around and saw my water bottle. I thought, that would be a dumb thing to save. So, I left it. When you have the chance to live the theoretical question, there's a fire and you have 15 seconds. What are you going to grab? Please remember to always prioritize your safety. But if you are able to grab something, here are a few things to consider taking with you. Once the fire was put out, my car towed away, and the police report completed, we were picked up by my uncle and taken home to start our recovery. The accident happened on a Friday evening, so I got the claim set up the next Monday. Within a few days, I got a call from the adjuster and we began discussing the process. Because of the impact of the accident, I and others needed medical attention. I gave the claim number and adjuster contact information to the chiropractor, and the insurance paid for the treatments up to the personal injury protection limit, or PIP. If the cost had exceeded my limit, it would have then moved over to my health insurance. As far as my car went, since it had burned, it was obviously totaled. So, I worked with the adjuster, providing details such as mileage and the age of the tires to get a value of the car. Because I had a loan, the payment from the insurance company went directly to the bank to pay off the loan. Anything that was left went to me. Unfortunately, with the car market at the time, and because I had just barely purchased the car a few months before, I actually lost the amount I had put in the down payment. Another drawback was that at the time of the accident, I was on my way to a weekend trip for my niece and nephew's birthday party, and we had just finished our shopping. Due to the fire, we lost very near everything in the car: new purchases, presents, packed belongings, and there wasn't coverage for the contents, so I lost money there as well.
Based on true events.
Here is what was left of my car. You can even see the remains of my water bottle that I didn't save. Now let's get to the moral of the story. First, some basics on claims in general. You should report a claim as soon as reasonable. That may mean the next business day. Take care of what is going on first, like ensuring safety, obtaining a police report, and limiting further damage. Next, know that claims are a long process, and it isn't going to work out the way you hope it will. It's also a good idea to review your policy with your agent on a regular basis to know what coverages you have available. Things I learned specific to my car accident are that you may want to keep a fire extinguisher in your car. And to always back up data on your devices. You never know what might cause you to lose your data. While I left my water bottle behind, I also left my insurance ID card, which was later needed for the police report. But most insurance companies have an app that allows you to pull up the ID card on your phone. Since content coverage isn't something you usually think about on your auto insurance, know that some companies offer an endorsement to cover lost contents for occasions like mine. Thank you for joining me on Insurance Story Time with Risk Managers. Feel free to share your claim story with us. Goodbye, and be safe.